guys remember this prophetess?
Hold on. I just feel a strong vibration. I feel so much power.
So she claimed she was feeling so much power, so people could just come and touch her feet, almost like they were worshipping her. Very funny.
When they touch it, usher, hold it, and then I'll be able to stand. Hold on. Jesus. Hold it, please hold it. Hold it.
All these people were lining just to touch her feet. And she didn't see anything wrong with it. I don't think she still sees anything wrong with it. She thinks, I don't know what she thinks. She just recently did an interview. I just wanted to give you a little bit of backstory before we go to that part.
Jesus. I kept hearing, let them touch your feet. And I started feeling strong vibration.
So she says she just heard, let them touch your feet. So why would God want people to touch your feet as a way of... It's just weird. It's because that's the posture of God, right? So why would he reference them to you? Recently did an interview. She has a very, very big online audience, some like that. And so she recently did an interview with Kai Truths.
Me several times. And this is a pastor, apostle. If I don't want to sleep with a man, and I did, he go rape me.
Behind the curtains, who is Apostle Belenzi?
So, I think she was, a celebrity, an organizer in Nigeria who was probably popular and went on and built a business outside the country and became very successful. I think that's what they're posing this as. I don't know. There's lot of celebrities and whatnots and all that.
She had the money, the fame, the influence. In America, she was known as the biggest party organizer. She was known everywhere. And then one encounter with a Nigerian prophet changed everything.
Because I used to sow a lot of seeds to that man. I showed you one today, 40,000.
I saw a total of $54,000.
That one is small.
I've
given him over $400,000. And then I got blackmailed. One day, blackmailer sent me a message on Messenger on Facebook. Say he has video of me and that man sleeping with each other. Please. I didn't know that man record women when he sleeps with them. I didn't even know that man was sleeping with most of the ladies there. It was still new. So he was always shouting at us in the choir like nothing we do was good.
Now, what is the half of the story? I'm not dismissing her story or the depths of it, but I want you to see what I mean when I say the devil loves trauma and he uses trauma. The pains one suffers here can go and create an insufficiency in one area, and then when they go into ministry they just become completely the opposite of what they should, because there's that thing that he has left there. He puts a stumbling block, and then you work to live to fulfill that. It just be very careful.
How you going to shout at us for night you won't sleep with us?
What started as a journey to God became a nightmare of manipulation, abuse, betrayal, and the loss of hundreds of thousands of dollars.
When I blocked him everywhere, a few days after, I got stroke on my left side. Something was moving in my head like a bird. It would make you want to do your headlights.
But the most shocking part of the story is who she became after surviving it all.
I woke up a different person. I was hearing scriptures. I only know John 3:16 and Psalm 23 because now wait till we read when I dey. Online is brutal. Because people are already making fun of me. Belema party no work again. You know they do God work. You just say no be fake. What is why they call it speak online. I wasn't doing mine for money, but God used me a lot. A lot of people got healed. When people watch this, they will tell you if they are truthful. The kind of healing, deliverance, the power of God was so evident. I died 3 years ago. I had a heart attack. And I sat face to face with Jesus like me and you now, but he was closer. And he sent me back.
The point of this specific video is to point back to the things we were saying. This is not ministry. But about her. I was actually looking to see if I could find those videos. I can't find them now. And there was a very long period. People, you'll see what I'm talking about here. When I Just Crazy has even made a video on this lady and all these things of this behavior of people coming to her feet and what. She had very strange practices. And these are practices that she picked up after she went and had that experience. The devil loves to create trauma. And he uses that trauma. It enables them to use the trauma in order to derail people should they get into ministry and so forth. So they have something to fulfill. There's something in them trying to fulfill. Specific video. I think this is it. Yeah, where she was saying people shouldn't touch her. This is the one. And that was it. She got ticked off by that. And then later on, she starts complaining about that. Why did you make someone follow? So, you see this behavior that she had. You see, traumas. That's the video I was looking for. The other one was there. I just had not spotted that specific one. So as I'm doing the episode, that's when it popped up. This lady didn't deal with her traumas properly. And so she picked up all kinds of very, very wrong ideas about ministry and she implemented them. And when she implemented those things, unfortunately, they root from. So now, she's now confirming these traumas that were like, yeah, something is wrong here. Something doesn't add. And this is a very important kind of like a pointer because it shows you there's a lot of people who are doing ministry. I heard people who do not heal hurt people. Hurt people who do not heal hurt people, because this becomes this nudge in their life that they try to constantly either fulfill, do something about it, resolve it. What they try to resolve this hole or this gap, and that's what you see here. Why, if you remember that video, why are you having people fall on me? And so it comes from these traumas. And so now it explains all those things that we were seeing. She had an encounter with some so-called prophet, really a man-dem of the devil, and it derailed her. So now she she was always this authoritative, overly. It is not a pastor, no, not. So these things don't just come from nowhere. That's why when you correct them on it, they don't ever fix it. She won't fix it until she confronts these traumas that she's had in ministry, church, and so forth. That's why this self-importance, she'll be doing a ministry thing, sitting down, whatnot. This self-importance, it comes from somewhere. You got that idea somewhere. You see that idea? You got it somewhere. So now it picks itself a certain way. When we see it, we're like, something is just not right. You can't even pinpoint it. You just know something is not right. But then the stories, they show you why it comes from. Hurt people who do not heal. Hurt people. Spirituality show with the daily Christian commentary videos. That answers all those things we kept correcting and people thought maybe we were judgmental. No, we were really pointing at something. We just didn't know what it was. But it was clear in the way. When you see people who always overly emphasize self-importance, something's wrong. Something. You might not know it, you might not hear about it, but something is wrong. Something is broken somewhere. Spirituality show, daily Christian commentary. Be very careful. People, especially when that's why they don't correct. I'll repeat this point. That's why they don't correct, because they feel they have to protect themselves from that trauma they had, from that scare they had. So they'll do all things, show themselves as in charge and all that kind of, in order to ward it off, to kind of self-protect. That's why they can't apologize. They can't apologize because the issues they had have rooted. The devil plants something in their past. In the future, that thing completely, it makes them a destructive force. Things don't just come from nowhere.